plans is not intent on arriving. Yvon not only revolutionized the climbing industry, paving the way for future climbers. With his knowledge and his wisdom, he made a huge environmental impact on everybody in the ecosystem. Yvon's whole life stemmed from when he started climbing at the age of 14. He was born in 1938 and started climbing in 1947. He moved from Maine to Southern California with his family. And at that point in time, Yvon took a real interest in climbing. Therefore, his instructor taught him big wall climbing. Soon after that, he moved to big wall climbing. Yvon was in the need of pitons, which are bolts. These are not bolts, but these are stoppers. Bolts, I wanted to bring some in for you guys to show you, but they're just like probably 2 or 3 inch bolts, and you stick them in the wall, to a rock face, and nail them in with a hammer. But 1957, he started making them instead of using soft steel pitons, because when he was climbing Yosemite, the numerous ascents he was making was having a real effect on the pins. He could make numerous ascents, so therefore he made hard steel ones himself. Then he started selling them for $1.50 a piece out of his truck. This sparked the idea for Yvon to start making, start his own business. Chouinard Industries, Chouinard Equipment. In '64, he climbed El Capitan North Wall, and in '65 he climbed El Capitan again, but on more. The high demand for Yvon's pitons spawned Chouinard Equipment and were a big factor in big wall climbing from 1957 to 1960. In 1970, Yvon and Frost, his buddy Tom Frost, got together and figured out that there's more to this than what we think there is. That's when they introduced aluminum hexes and stoppers, which is this right here. Give you guys one. You guys just pass it back. And this is when he realized that the pitons, the bolts that he was using, was having a dramatic effect on the rock face. It was scarring them, and then he realized we should introduce clean climbing, which is we leave as much as little to no trace that were ever there, and that's when he truly revolutionized rock climbing. Sadly, Chouinard Equipment filed for bankruptcy sooner and later on in 1989. But that's when Chouinard Equipment was absorbed into Black Diamond Equipment, so now all was lost. But then going back in 1968, they made buddies Tom Frost, Yvon, Doug Tompkins, founder of North Face, Lito Flores, Chris Jones, and Dick Dorworth made the ascent on Mount Fitzroy in Patagonia, which is right here. It's ran the board Argentina and Chile. Yeah, Argentina and Chile, and it's over 3,000 meters tall in elevation. Climbing not only led to exciting life, but also opened up multiple business opportunities for Yvon. His first idea was, of course, the pits and the stoppers. After realizing the pins were destroying the rock, came with clean climbing. His second business venture ties in with his environmental ethics, Patagonia. It was basically founded from the ashes of Chouinard Equipment and from the revolutionizing of Black Diamond Industries, where that we should put more, if we love something, we should take care of it. And that's when they started investing in grassroots organizations from Patagonia, Chile, Argentina, then back out home in California. That's when they came about the realization that out west, where they're from in California, there's less open land than there is in Chile. There's more land down in Chile, so we need to preserve it. That's when I started making national parks down there. Then Patagonia also is known for their really awesome clothes. Really warm, of course, but they're expensive. The reason being that is because they use chinchilla fur, synthetic chilla. And they mix it with polyester, and that's why it's really expensive. Let's see. Patagonia ties into his environmental ethics, fought to protect local spots for surfing called Adventure River, started giving small contributions to Mark Capelli to fight the river, and then Mark talked more about how grassroots organizations can help protect national forests, national Yvonne had no fixed plans when he made his first climb. He had no idea that the first climb would have changed his whole life and outlook on it. Within climbing, several companies arose, as well as another voice in environmental ethics. For myself, I see there are people putting themselves places where they weren't supposed to be. And that's what I want to do. I want to make the same trip to Patagonia that, like Yvonne did back in the 60s. We'll probably just load up our trucks or probably take a boat. The best journey is to answer questions that in the beginning you didn't think to ask.